Okay, so now let's move to the node component which we left incomplete. So inside of here, inside the node component, uh, first let us create the basic structure, and later on we'll give some functionality to it. Okay, so inside the return, what we'll do is we'll have a div. Okay, it's obviously there, and we'll have the span tag. Now span tag, inside of span tag we'll have some text, so we'll just write text in here, and after that we'll be having a div which will be for the footer, like footer of the node component. So there will be a div, and inside the div there will be a small tag. Okay, small, and that will be responsible for showing the date. So let me just hard code it right now. That will be 20, maybe 0 12, not 0 12, it can't be 0 12, 2021, whatever. This is a dummy date which I came up with. This is not today's date, or this is not tomorrow, this is nothing. I just came up with this. Okay, so yeah, it will be having the date, and next it will be having a button to delete the review. So next we'll be having a button. So let me import the button from material UI. So let me copy that button thing. Yeah, this one where I was here. Yeah, so let me paste it in here, and after the small tag I will have a button. So I will come here, and that will be button. Yeah, like that. It will also give me the closing tag. Closing tag is important, remember. Now I will need an icon, which is the delete icon. So let me see where can I find it. So I'll go to material UI. Obviously that's the only one place where I can find it, and actually not the only one place, there are other places, but I like to use this. Okay, so inside this we'll have the delete. I'll type delete here, and it will show me all the icons related to the delete keyword. Now which one we are going to use? Okay, basically this one looks better because this has an outline. So I'll copy the import, and I'll go back. So I'll import that with that piece of code, and inside of this, inside the button, I'll give the delete. So that is delete. I can just copy it. That's even uh, easy, and that's accurate because I don't want to get typos. Okay, I save this, and now we have the button, which is delete button, and let me just render it inside the app.js to see if that's working fine. Import node from, and then node. We save it after the add node, or before the add node, we should say. And let us see. Now we can go to the browser and check. We come here, and you can see there's a text which will basically be our review. We have the date, and we also have the delete button. So that is so cool. And what I'm thinking is that why don't we give this a color? This delete button should be given a color, because that is the danger. So let me give the color, where I can give the colors. Now what is the, I think it's the danger button outline, and the buttons, wait, to go to here, and for the colors I have to search. I can give this, okay, then I can give this a background color maybe. Let me see. Go inside the note, uh, is a color. No, inside the style. What I'm doing? Style. Background color to red. When I save it, now I don't think so that will work. Let us go and see. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. There's another way of giving. Let me Google it. How to change colors of material UI icons. Uh, I think I will find the answer. Yeah. Okay, fill. Okay, fill is the keyword. Uh, color. Here also we can do like this color. Yeah. So inside of this, I can give just the fill. Or color should be danger. Yeah, I can copy this and I will give it to this, not this style because it doesn't work. Color should be danger. We save it and we go back, and when I come back here it doesn't do anything. What is the way? Secondary home style. Oh, color. I used background. Oh, that was my bad. I'll just copy this and see. And now I come here and wait. Like I'm doing this in front of you because I want to teach you how to search for code over the internet on Stack Overflow, because that's the only way. Yeah, now it's red. That is what we were trying to do. Okay, so much time went into that. But now what we'll do is we will give some other classes and functionality to it. So the very first thing, let me give a class name for this. Let me minimize the terminal. So the class name would be note. Class name would be note, and the class name for this div right here, there will be the note footer. Class name note footer. Cool. Sounds fair enough. Yep. And the class name for this, it will be delete icon, but I don't want to give any class name. I already given the style, the inline style. Okay. Now I will go to the index.css, and inside of here I will style this. So what was the class name? Note. And inside of this I'll give the background color, and there will be a hex code which will be D1E and 8E4. That's good. Next we'll be having the border radius of 10 pixels and a padding of 1 rem. And next we'll be having the height and width. So width we'll leave for now. We'll just give the height. So minimum height should be 170 pixels, and then we'll have the display flex, of course, display flex, and we save it. Now we can go and see how that looks. That looks pretty good, but not so good. I will make it look good, don't worry. So after the flex, we'll give the flex direction as column, flex direction as column, and after this we'll justify the content with the space between. Justify content space between. Okay, and then we'll give some white space. White space should be pre-wrap. Okay, save it and come back here. You can see things start to look a little bit better. Of course, not awesome right now. It's not awesome. I agree with you, but not so bad. Okay. So next we'll create the note list, and that is the component which will be responsible for displaying all of this. But before that, let us give some JavaScript to the note component. Okay, so the very first thing is which we'll pass some props inside this. So what would be the props? The props would be ID, text, of course the date, and the handle delete note. Handle delete note. We save it, yeah. But the dynamic values will not be given as of now, because we'll be trying to render this inside the app, and there we will try to give the value to these props. Right now I don't think it's a good idea to like give all of the values, because all of the components will be reporting to the app.js, and everything would be happening from there. So that is why I am not thinking of doing it right now. But this was okay. This will be changed to dynamic, this text, this date will be changed to dynamic, and what not. We'll have a handle change, or no, not handle change, basically handle delete button. Inside this button we'll have a function that will be on click. So that's so simple. On click will be there here, and that is it. So next we'll be creating the note list. I think that would be the last one, and then we'll directly jump on to the app.js, and we'll grab every single piece of data and render it inside the app.js file. So see you in the next video.